that spear point. Straight along the blade, straight through. They do say that you shouldn't throw a lot of the standard knives unless they're actually throwing knives. Honestly, I don't think I'd have any problem, as you can see. Hey guys, and welcome to Ozzie Reviews. Well, today I'm checking out the Walther Pro FBK knife, or fixed blade knife that stands for. So let me go ahead and just unbox it for you. So this is a fixed knife naturally, so the box and everything's going to be a bit bigger than their standard folding knives. So the nylon sheath that it comes with, or the pouch, can be worn either vertically or horizontally. It's up to you. It's got loops either way. Now the knife itself is just one good looking knife. I really like the look of this knife in general. The steel is high grade 12C27 stainless steel from Sandvik. So it's supposed to be the high quality steel that they make ice skating blades from. It's supposed to hold the finish, the sharpness of it very well, and just be an all-round durable knife. Now on top you've got a grooved thumb rest, so it just sits really nice in the hand. We've got the titanium grey finish, and it is just a standard blade, okay? You don't have the serrations, so the standard blade just curves around nicely to that spear point. Now the grips here are G10 grips, but they're coated with rubber, so they feel really nice in your hand. Just in general, you're not going to be able to slip on them or anything like that. They are just like a real nice soft touch. You've really got to pick one of these up to understand what I'm talking about. So overall, quite a nice looking knife. I'm very impressed with the looks of it, but how it performs in the field will be the real test. So the blade length is 109 millimeters or 4.3 inches. The overall length is 235 millimeters or 9.2 inches. And the weight of it is 254 grams or 9 ounces. Designed in Germany, but made in China, so it retails for $165 here in Australia from Walther Pro. Anyhow guys, let's get out on the farm now. I'm keen to put this through its paces and see how it performs. So you've got a lot of strength in a fixed blade knife. So yeah, as you can see here, it just, that spear point, just stabs straight into the plastic there, punctures it no problem. It's just a really sharp knife. Even if we go to the really hard part in the neck there on the plastic, like I'll hold it just against it, put a bit of pressure on, and it just cuts straight into it, just like so. Now guys, as I've spoken about in a lot of videos, if you're out in a survival situation, you want to be able to start a fire, you need to be able to shave fine shavings from an old stick or something to be able to get that tinder to start that fire with. So, with this, it's not going to be a problem, obviously. I'll just get rid of the bark off it. And then you can start to get down more into the wood, and you can see all those filings coming off that you would need, to start a fire. Whether you got matches or whether you're using a fire starter, this is what you need. So this is where a knife is honestly a lifesaver in some situations. Okay, so we've just got the standard 8mm thick rope here. It's not going to be an issue for this knife. Just run it straight along the blade and straight through. Not a problem at all. Okay, so we've just got the standard garden hose here. So what I'll do is I'll just put it on the ground. We'll just hit it with that spear point. So as you can see, it just sinks straight into it, and then run it along. Just cuts it open just like a hot knife through butter. Now they do say that you shouldn't throw a lot of the standard knives unless they're actually throwing knives, but I just find this Walther really well balanced, and honestly I don't think I'd have any problems. as you can see, just a beautiful knife overall. Okay guys, I'm going to wrap up with my final thoughts on the Walther fixed blade knife. I really like this. Out of probably all the Walther knives I've seen, and I do like folding knives too, this would probably have to be my favourite. I just like the contours of it, just the practicality of it. You know, everyone needs a good knife. This too, I mean, I'd use this, you know, provided you hold it, you know, correctly here. The sharp spear point there, you could skin, you know, so if you're out hunting and that, I mean, you could use it for that. Obviously, if you go further back, the blade starts to thicken up, so it'd probably be a little bit too thick. But if you're stuck to that spear point there, it'd just cut just nicely. And just overall, it is a very, very nice knife. So guys, if you want to have a look at one, have a look at Walther Pro website here in Australia, and you can have a look at all the specs, and you can even order directly from there. All right guys, hope you enjoyed the review. So till next time, we'll catch you then.